Do you ever feel like you have private space here at college?
I suppose this is as private as it gets in here.
Yep.
Unless you get intruders with cameras coming in.
Yep. That.
So that can have an effect on the privacy, but
yeah.
it's pretty public around here, so yeah.
Yes and no, because your room is obviously private and you can make it more private by adding the lock on the door, but as soon as you step outside, there's sort of, you could run into someone, or you got to go to the bathroom, so there's that sort of like void of like, this is not private, even though it usually would be in the real world. But at the same time, you're in your room and it's your room, so it's private, like you got to get changed and stuff, so yes and no is the answer.
So you don't have people coming in unannounced?
Not usually, but I lock my door at night because there's sort of like, sometimes it can get pretty rowdy, and I've heard of other times when people have people just come into their room at the night, in the middle of the night, and that freaks me out because I don't wake up very easily. So that's why I lock my door.
Not particularly.
Like me coming in right now?
Like, I don't know, you sometimes... I mean, it's nice to have my own room. It's much better than living with other people in or whatever, but it's... we have shared bathrooms.
Yeah, that can get a bit...
Yeah, it'd be nice to have your own bathroom. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's not very private, I guess. You got what? It's unisex, I guess. So. And then you got the showers right behind the bathrooms.
Yeah.
So.
What about sound intrusion, like music?
Oh yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, because obviously this is the second floor, so obviously you've got the floor above and the floor below. So if you got someone at like 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Pumping like club music.
Yeah.
That's pretty annoying. So like your roof feel like it's gonna cave in sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I have had 2 noisy neighbours. I've had one on this side of me who would play Lord of the Rings from his TV at all hours of the night on repeat. So that was fun. And then this year, on the other side of me, I have a very noisy neighbour who, like, if he decides to play music, I can hear his music louder than my own music, which is already quite loud. But I'm too chicken to tell anyone about it, so that's probably my fault. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, it can get pretty annoying, especially if it's like fucking like party music.
Yeah.
All the time.
The doof doof.
It drives you nuts, yeah.
So do you believe we have private space here at college?
I definitely think we do. I think, college is a place where there's lots of opportunity to mingle, I guess, meet other people from a lot of different sort of, areas of the world. It makes it really interesting, but also, I think everyone is an adult here and we have the option of shutting our door and doing our own thing, and, having it locked. You don't have to answer to message a fire alarm, you actually have to get out. But I think there's that nice balance of, you being able to come into your room, your own space and study, but then also allowing other people to come in when it suits you.
So would you act as you were at home? Like, is there any difference?
I guess there are some different things, probably. I mean, you go to the dining hall, you have to wear shoes.
Yes.
And, you can't really... I don't know if there's a rule, but I guess you can't... I don't know, I don't really wear my pyjamas to dinner.
You as an RA, do you see it any different? Would you say you have less private space because of that responsibility?
I think because my jobs have changed and I spend more time at college now that I'm not working elsewhere, sort of fund my life away from home. I have more time then to sort of like have my door open, have people come in and, you know, chat about whatever's happening in their lives.
Yeah.
So in one sense, you know, I guess my door's open a lot more of the time, but I really enjoy being able to sort of interact with other students. So it's not really that much, it's not really a challenge or an imposition of my space. But then at the same time, it's my job.
Yeah.